Mic check, mic check. I know y'all miss me. Do you want to just stand there the whole time in the corner? Half your face. This is my friend Jessica. Ooh, ooh. Jessica is visiting from, tell the people.
Calgary, Alberta, but actually Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. I was actually watching the way you said it yesterday.
Yeah.
Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Not Newfoundland.
No. Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm.
We can turn that light off maybe. That
Okay.
one. It's like hitting really harshly. Now it's dark, but it's fine. Newfoundland.
Mm-hmm.
We met. Tell the people how we met.
So
Back in our youngin' days.
Yeah. So we met through couchsurfing, and I had just decided I was going to start accepting people, and Bonnie reached out and said she was coming to visit Thailand, and then I was like, can I come tag onto your holiday and then you can come stay with me? And we spent like 2 weeks together traveling across Thailand. And then I came to visit her in LA.
What year was that? Do you know?
The Thailand would have been 2015.
What I remember you telling me, because you were a teacher there,
Mm-hmm.
I remember you telling me about how it was, you felt so respected there, and everywhere you would go when you would tell them you're a teacher, they would like totally respect you.
100%.
Can you tell the people about that?
Yeah, it's just like being a teacher there is one of the most highly revered professions.
As it fucking should be,
Yeah.
you bitch ass people of the world today who
Yeah.
ruined
So
that.
I worked on like a really large campus, and it was tended to by lots of gardeners and cleaners and cooks and all these different things. And I didn't like it, but they would walk past, and there's something
You
about
didn't like it, but
no, I like that part, but I didn't like the way that they acted towards you. And so basically your head is your most important part, and so they would duck when they walked past me,
like they're
to
below
make their
you?
head lower than me.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And you're short.
Yeah,
So they had to get.
they're pretty short too, though.
They had to get. So they would like bow to you.
And they would like duck and like go like past you, like pretty much like that.
Wow.
I know.
So now she lives in Canada, and she's come to visit because we randomly were like, oh, want to come over for Halloween? And she was like, yeah. And then we're like, here. And the point we were just talking about that I was like, we need to get on. And she was like, no. And I was like, yes. Is that East versus West. She was saying how now that she's here and in a normal job again,
Mm-hmm.
and like in a pension and in a, what was the other thing?
Benefits, pension, security.
How she suddenly, when I met her, she was a free bird, knowing everything was good, knowing finances were handled.
Yeah,
security.
I just knew that whatever I decided to do, I was going to be able to handle it and figure it out, even if it meant not having a job for a while. Like when I ended up moving here, it was after a year of just traveling. I quit my job, traveled, didn't worry about not having a job and finding one later. It was just like, things are going to be okay. Live life.
Let me turn that light on. And
now I live in Western society, and I feel trapped by my job.
Wait, first tell us about Eastern society and how you didn't feel trapped, because you did the same thing. So that's weird.
The same thing.
So that's
I
weird.
guess it was just probably the people that I was surrounded by. I think that like when I worked in the international schools, it's a lot of people that choose to go there that are very like just free spirited and trust in that the universe is going to have your back and that you can.
So everybody has a good attitude is what I'm hearing.
And it's very much like one of the analogies that they would talk about, like the Thai people would talk about how like in Western society, we live in a river that we're just like rushing. It's like all about the rush, where there they live in the pond. So it's just like,
I want a fucking pond. That's why I'm leaving.
In a pond too.
Why'd you come here? Wait, no, tell me more. Tell me more analogies like that. It's like a pond that what?
It's just more like you're living in the pond where things are settled and things are calm. Like living a calm life is like just as good, well, actually better, and you don't need to be on the like rat race and on the train of just this, like go.
That's the big city life though,
It's true.
The big city life is always like go. That's why I used to love, when we used to be travelers.
Yes.
When we used to be travelers.
I know.
I used to, love the big city. Now I just want a little fucking village.
Yeah.
Some ocean, some trees.
Mhm.
I don't want any people, ideally.
Mhm.
Maybe like my people.
Yeah.
But fuck the rest.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
other analogies do the Thai people have of calm and not Western life?
I can't really remember off the top of my head, but it's just, well, I mean, there's like some not so positive things too, like just about they'll like save face. So they would rather run away and then face a conflict, which is like,
That's a lot of people.
it is
That's all my clients.
It's true. It is a lot of people. And like in a lot of ways it's nice because then you're not having like those like crazy like fighting, you know, like the road rage. I don't know what it's like here. The road rage in Calgary is absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, I'm crazy
It's
on the
like-
road. I'm a psycho on the road.
You know, and like, but rather than they don't do that anger. And so often when they get in a car accident or something, the person who's at fault will jump out and run away. And it's not that they're trying to hide from the police, it's that they just like don't want to have confrontation.
They're drunk.
Well, probably.
We were also talking about how the highest rate of addiction is between doctors and nurses and lawyers and hospitality staff and basically every industry out there.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the point. What was our other point? Oh, East versus West. So now that you're here in the West,
Mhm.
you feel trapped because
I feel trapped because like now I have a job that's secure and I have a pension and I have benefits and I feel like I remember every time I would come back here when I was on holiday from living in Asia, I would have like a reverse culture shock and I go into a grocery store and I feel like, what the fuck, I'm not paying for this. Like I just like walk out with nothing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
because
how?
if we can pay for that on that side, I mean, whatever. Let's not get over it. Yeah. Inflation. Continue.
Yeah, but this is inflation. Like still, I'm talking like when I would come back on holiday, it was like 9, 10 years ago. And then I moved here 7 years ago. And so it's gone way, way worse since I've been here. And just like you feel trapped by your bills and by all of these things that society makes you pay and the taxes and all of that stuff.
Well, how are you going to pay for it? How are you going to get it if you don't pay for it?
Well, then how are you going to like live? Like you have to have a job to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just so.
So what's different? What's different here?
I think that it's just that like the way that society is set up is everything is so expensive. And that if you don't have a job,
it's interesting how like inflation goes up, but our salaries don't. How does that work? Because same all over the world right now. It's a big pressure in Iran. It went up 40%. I just was talking to somebody in Argentina, same thing. Talking to people all over the world, it's the same thing. Like, who was I talking to? Somebody in the Middle East, someone. It's universal.
Yeah. So maybe it's different there. I don't know. Like things were very cheap there at the time.
So now you feel pressure because you feel like unstable because.
No, I feel stable because I have a stable job. I feel like I can't leave it. So I'm like, dying to go and be in other places. Like I very much want to live in Europe and stuff, but the thought of leaving what I have and then
fuck that. Let's go.
I know.
You can easily teach there, right? Let's go next year.
Okay.
Me, you, and Trigger. Traveling the seas of Portugal and surfing.
Yeah.
Going up the coast of Spain and France. Fuck this place. Not that they're better. They're original colonizers as well, but at least they're smaller and they aren't abusing their power. Maybe they are in the background. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Anymore.
No.
We know nothing. That's all we know. So East versus West, they both have their goods and bad, but in the West, because we're a superpower, we seem to be raping the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
I hate money.
Yeah, that's why I always chose to make not much money, just enough to get by, because I don't want to pay any more taxes to where bombing the world.
Yeah.
Let's not bomb the world.
Let's not bomb the world.
I had a job that I still I'm sliding out of right now that makes you work and then gives you health insurance. So I stayed in this job because I also love my clients that I work with, but they don't pay shit. But because they give you health benefits, you slave.
Yeah.
You slave for those health benefits.
Yeah.
And it's not even healthy. Actually, because you're slaving, your health is worse.
Yeah, it's true.
Spiritually, physically, emotionally is worse. So you're slaving for these health benefits, but because you want them so bad. But some people need them. Okay, I'm not saying we
Mhm.
don't need them. Don't sue me. What I'm saying is that the way we're slaving because of these health benefits that are run by big pharma, big insurance, whoever the fuck big is back there, we are actually probably getting more sick, which is, you know what?
Mm.
Around here in the west side, they're building a bunch of hospitals are popping up.
Really? Because more people are sick.
Yeah. I'm like, why are there, all I see is, no disrespect to any health organizations, I'm making a point. All I see is like, let's not name them, health. All the major ones, all the major university ones, all the major health ones, they're just popping up. I'm like, but this is an oceanfront view. I don't want you here. I want something pleasant here. I don't want sick people here.
Yeah.
I don't want that energy here.
Yeah.
No disrespect to sick people. Don't sue me. All right, 10 minutes. We're out. We got to go to brunch. Let's go.